Well, we got another MCU project coming our way, and it's someone that we haven't seen yet in the MCU, and that's Deadpool himself. The teaser trailer came out yesterday. Hold on, I want to say something quickly. Why the fuck do we have a teaser for trailers now? A trailer is already supposed to be the teaser for the actual movie. Why are we now teasing the teaser? Anyways, the teaser trailer for Deadpool 3 came out yesterday, and it looks gas. For the first time in years, I have my hopes up for an MCU project. I would say the last time I had a drop of excitement for an MCU project before it came out was Doctor Strange Mom. And that movie turned out solid, but that was 2 years ago. Ever since that, yeah, they've been either putting out things that I could see were gonna be terrible before I even watched it, or movies or shows with characters that I could give two fucks about. There were actually some that had both of them, looking straight at the Marvels.
That shit is fucking trash, dog. Get the fuck off the airwaves.
But Deadpool 3 doesn't have any of those problems. It actually has two characters I care to see in Deadpool and Wolverine, and from the trailer, my interest peaked. The trailer actually does a good job of showing enough to grab attention, but not spoil everything. A trailer like Madam Web, the whole movie got spoiled. There's not even a point of watching the damn movie anymore. You know the entire plot from just a trailer. Sure, there's gonna be a twist, at least I hope, for their sake, but you already know the main plot of the movie. That doesn't happen with Deadpool's teaser trailer, at least. If you could tell, I hate this idea of a teaser trailer. It's just another cheap way to get views off of us. The trailer starts with Deadpool having a birthday party with all his friends and his dead wife/girlfriend. To be honest, I don't remember if they got married or engaged in the other movies, but she's there, and immediately I start to think to myself if I missed something, because I swear she died in the other movie. But my question gets answered right away because there's a knock at the door and it's the TSA. So Deadpool either went to a different timeline where she was alive, or took her from that timeline and brought her to his timeline. Either way, that is not allowed, and the TSA officers take him from that timeline and bring him to the TSA. The TSA then recruits him to become a hero amongst other heroes, so they're asking him to save something. And it seemed that he agreed because he says, I don't even want to repeat it because he phrases it in a weird way. Why I said it seemed is because later in the trailer it shows him fighting the TSA, so I don't know if he actually did agree. But see, the trailer is not spoiling the entire movie. There's still a lot of questions that I think the movie alone should answer. I hope the actual trailer won't spoil the movie. It is better to have these questions going into the movie. The big thing about this trailer though is, when I first heard that Wolverine will be in this movie, I thought that they were going to team up. But the last scene that is shown, it shows Wolverine almost having the intent to hurt Deadpool. Instead of this movie being a Wolverine and Deadpool movie, could it actually be a Wolverine versus Deadpool movie? I did not expect that, but if it is that, I am more than happy with that. I feel like that would be way more interesting than them teaming up. We've seen heroes team up a million times, but what we haven't seen a lot is hero versus hero. I said a lot, by the way. I didn't say they didn't exist at all. I know there would have been some fucker in the comments saying, there's literally civil war. I said we haven't seen it a lot. Fuck you. I am sure no one was expecting a Wolverine vs. Deadpool movie, and if you said you did, you are definitely the type to be fun at parties. Once again though, there are questions to be answered. Why are they fighting? Is there an evil Wolverine from a different timeline? Or do they just have a difference of opinion like how it was in Civil War? Or maybe Deadpool was just fucking around with him too much and he just got pissed. Who knows? But that's what trailers are for. Creating excitement for a movie without spoiling anything. This movie is set to come out in July, and the big question is, can this movie save the MCU? The answer is not even a question, no. But I'm not saying that because I think it's gonna be a bad movie. It's because I don't think one single movie can save the MCU. I think the MCU is too far gone to a point that one single movie can save it. And also the movies coming out after it, I really don't care. I made a video on this, but I'll say it again. The new characters that they have now, I don't care about most of them. Deadpool is his own thing. Yes, he's in the MCU, but he's not gonna be in like an Avengers movie or something like that. There are only two characters I care to see left in the MCU. That is Spider-Man and Doctor Strange. Everyone else is either annoying or just meh. For their upcoming movies, off the bat, because I don't really like their characters, I'm not gonna be really interested. Also, something that's supposed to be their main star of their movie franchise is the Avengers movies. And I don't really care to see all those characters together, except for Doctor Strange and Spider-Man. But that's only 2 characters out of like 8. The MCU needs something bigger than just a really good Deadpool movie. They need a complete restart. They flop with the characters they have now. It's not even because they aren't well-known characters, because there was Iron Man and Captain America. They weren't megastars like they are now, but they wrote them into that over the years with great development and stories. They created them to become mega superhero stars. They flop with the characters they have now with their development. I think the characters are really holding back Marvel. It's not only that the movies that they're coming out with are bad, but also the characters aren't really likable. Like She-Hulk, she is completely consumed with controversy. She is so, if you believe in the politics that she pushes, you like her. But if you don't like her. And that's just not good for a character to have this much controversy. Imagine Marvel actually did it, of actually restarting the whole thing. They truly just own up to it and be like, hey, we know we messed up, so we're gonna just clean slate restart it. Would anyone really be mad? But what do I know? I'm just a guy in his parents' attic.